Let's discuss about the last derivation. So this is also very important. That is packing efficiency in the body-centered cubic unit cell. You know that body-centered cubic unit cell nothing but the one of the constant particle which is going to be present at the center of this body. That is called the body-centered cubic unit cell. So here I am going to join in this one. So these lines. So because of this body diagonal, I am going to consider this is the diagonal. This should be called as the body diagonal. So this Fg is equal to, this Fg is nothing but the body diagonal. This Fg is nothing but the body diagonal. I am going to name it as this Fg as the C. This Fg is equal to C. So because C be the here body diagonal, this should be called body diagonal. And A be the side of the cube or edge length of the cube. So everywhere I am going to write like this A and this is A and this is A, everything that should be same, right? So because A is the side of the cube, A be the side of the cube or edge length of the cube, and you know that R be the radius of the sphere. Similarly here 4R will be there. That is equal to C is equal to 4R here. C is equal to 4R. I am going to call it as the 1. So because 4 radius will be there. So now I am going to consider here triangle here. So here that is you can see here in order to find out here. So this triangle which is not going to work out here because FG and here that will be C will be there. So this is not a triangle. So in order to make this triangle, in order to find out this one, so I am going to join in this one. So that is called this length. I am going to join in here. It is called FD. Now it becomes a triangle, right? So this is called now FDG. So this is a now this should be a one triangle, right? So this is called an FDG. So now I am going to join this one and this side. So this is called face diagonal. This is FD is called. I am going to name it as FD is equal to B, small letter b. So this FD is equal to B. This is nothing but the face diagonal. This will be the face diagonal. So now I am going to apply the Pythagoras theorem called EFD. So this is triangle. I am going to consider. Why I am going to consider this triangle? Because I know everything. So this side I know, this is I know, and this I know. So that's why in triangle I am going to consider as this one EFD. So in triangle EFD, what I am going to calculate here? So that is equal to FD square. From this triangle, applying the Pythagoras theorem, FD square is equal to EF square plus, because the sum of the squares of the side, EF square plus ED square. So you know this one FD. FD is nothing but this is a face diagonal. So that should be B square, that is equal to EF square. EF value will be A square. That is called A square plus what is the value of this ED square? ED is nothing but the A square. So total B square is equal to 2A square. This equation I am going to call as the 2. So this is complete? No, this is not still complete. So we are going to consider this triangle. So now I am going to consider this triangle. That is called FGD. This triangle I am going to consider now for the complete calculation. Now I am going to take some FGD. So in triangle FGD. In triangle FGD here, so diagonal F, this is FG square, that is FG square is equal to remaining FD square plus GD square plus GD square. So you know that FG square, FG is nothing but the body diagonal, that is called C square. That is equal to FD. What is the value of this FD here? So FD is nothing but the B square. FD is nothing but the B because this is a face diagonal plus GD square. GD, this is as A square. So you know that. So C square is equal to, what is the value of B square? B square from the equation 2. From the equation 2, B square I am going to substitute the value of 2A square. 2A square plus A square, that should be C is equal to, upon adding this one, so after we are getting the square, so I am going to get the value as square root 3. How I got this one? B square, that is equal to 2a square plus a square, that c square is equal to 3a square. In order to remove this square from this c, that becomes root 3a. So now I got this one as the body diagonal. Now it is completed. If I take only this EFD triangle, it is not completed because only I have taken the face diagonal, right? So in order to get the body diagonal, so now I am going to consider this triangle. So now I got the c is equal to root 3a. And I am going to call this equation as the 3. So now I am going to get the value c is equal to root 3a because I want to correlation between the edge length of the cube as well as the radius of the cube. That's why I am going to equating equation 1 is equal to equation 3. Equation 1 is equal to equation 3. What is that equation? C is equal to 4r and equation 3 c is equal to root 3a. That becomes root 3a is equal to 4r. So I am going to get the value of a. Why I am going to every time going to get the value as a? Because of the volume of the cube will be there. That is called a cube, right? So now a is equal to 4r by root 3. Now I got the value of this a. So now I am going to take directly the formula that is called packing efficiency in the FCC. Sorry, this is body centered cubic unit cell. You know that volume of the sphere, right? Volume of the sphere. And you know that in BCC, how many particles will be there? 2 particles will be there. That is nothing but the 2 spheres, right? So volume of sphere, you know that is called 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. How many particles in the body centered cubic unit cell? The total 2 particles will be there divided by. So next remaining volume of the cube, that is called 4r by root 3. 4r by root 3 into 100% will be there. So here it becomes very complicated now. So this is up to here you can write here, and remaining I am going to write as a direct calculation. That is called, after this simple calculation, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube into 2. So because of that, total particles should be present in BCC into 100% divided by the volume of the cube. So volume of the cube is nothing but the a into a into a. Why? Because breadth into length into height, right? So a cube. A is nothing but the, what is the value of this a? So now it becomes 4r by root 3. So this a cube is, I am going to take this 3 times. So this is the value of a is equal to 4r by root 3, but volume of the cube is equal to a into right. That is called a cube. That is called 4r by root 3 cube. So after this calculation, we are going to find out this value as 68%. So that is called total packing efficiency, which is 68%, which is going to be present in the body centered cubic unit cell. What about the vacant space remaining? That vacant space available. Vacant space available, that is equal to 100. Out of 100, you got the 68%, right? So 68. What is the remaining? That is nothing but the 32%, the vacant space which will be in the body centered cubic unit cell. So this is a derivation of the body centered cubic unit cell. That is packing efficiency.